Hey everyone, I'm Sly and I'm here with Flo. And today we're going to talk about the 49ers bringing in and talking to Kemoko Turay from the Indianapolis Colts. Now, Flo, he's a guy, under the radar guy, a guy who I like personally. Last year had 5.5 sacks, his best season in the NFL, second round pick. What are your thoughts of him? He plays outside linebacker, defensive end mostly lines up on the right hand side. What are your thoughts? What do you think about signing him?
I actually wouldn't mind the Niners signing him. Like you said, he's a second round talent. Came out of Rutgers in 2018, so still fairly young. He looks like he broke his foot his second year, so he didn't really get to play too much. But when he does play, it looks like he's really high energy pass rusher. He's constantly going after the ball, the quarterback. It looks like he actually had a higher pressure rate than Arden Key, who we just lost. So maybe get him as a replacement. And he also had more pressure than Samson
Ebicom.
Ebicom. Yeah, so the guy, he definitely he wants to get after the ball. So that's always a good sign. It's just going to be, is he able to stay healthy, having that kind of injury?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like last year he didn't play too many snaps. It said only 27% of the snaps that he actually played. So I don't know if that was an injury thing or just he just couldn't get on the field because depth or whatever it is. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. He's someone that I actually think the Niners need to sign right away. You can never have too many pass rushers. And if you get a guy, he had 5.5 sacks last year. If you could get a guy with 5.5 sacks, that's a score. A guy with that's going to cost you hardly anything, and you have such a high reward. You're going to need someone else to get pass rush other than Nick Bosa. We're going to need Ebukam to get sacks, pressures. We're going to need Hyder to get sacks. This signing, if we're able to sign him, kind of reminds me of when we picked up Kerry Hyder in 2020. He was an under the radar guy. He went from the Lions, did pretty good things. Then he went to the Cowboys, remember, and he did nothing, absolutely nothing. So we get him for a bargain, and he becomes our best pass rusher in 2020. This guy right here, he has flashes. Like I said, 5.5 sacks his last year. It was his best season. Remember, his first season, he had 4 sacks. And then his second season, he gets hurt. He's still recovering it. By the third season, he plays, I think, 6 games. Isn't impressive. His last season, he was really impressive. I remember one play where he just blew the heck out of Penny Sue, just destroyed him, pushed him back, boom. Didn't get the sack, but the ball just went floating in the air. The guy has pass rushing ability. And like I said, you could never have too many pass rushers. That's what you need, especially with a 17-game season. We need to have all the pass rushers on deck this year. We need to get to that quarterback, I know we lost DJ Jones. He was more of a run stopper, but he had pass rushing ability too. And Arden Key, we lost him as well, another interior lineman. We, as many guys as we could get, we need on the outside rushing that quarterback. When Nick Bosa needs a break, bring this guy in, have him do what he does, He's a pass rush specialist. He only played 23% of the plays because that's what he did pretty much. He wasn't there for the run. He wasn't there to play patty cake. He was there to get to the quarterback and hit him. That's what we need. We need as many dudes as we could get. Find the best. We'll cut out the weak ones during the season as the cuts go down. If this guy shows he could do it in the preseason, let's bring him in, baby, because that's what we need. Usually what we do with Chris Kosaric, we usually have 9, 10, 11 men deep. That's our bread and butter right there, guys. We're not guys that carry 8 defensive linemen. No, we go 10, 11 deep, and we always usually stash 1 or 2 guys on IR and bring them in later. And that's how you got to do it, guys. That's the key to success. That's the key to the 49ers is that defensive line. And if we could bring them in, like I said, I would have already signed this boy by today. I would have already signed him when we brought him in. So hopefully we could do it. I like this. I like his ability. We'll see what he got, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, exactly. And the low risk, high reward option is great. And like you said, man, just in general in the NFL, in order to compete, besides having a quarterback, the next best thing is that defensive line. If you look at the teams that have been successful in the last few years, they've had great defensive line. Seahawks, our Niners team, even though we haven't won because our quarterback hasn't been there. The Giants, they had freaking Eli Manning, and they were able to win because they had the best front four and they had the backup. So any team that has a great defensive line always has a shot every single year. So I think, like you said, we got to just keep adding to that depth. And then other than that, we just got to sign our key guys elsewhere.
So, yeah, that's what we got. Let us know what you think. Are you guys excited? Do you guys want him? Or you guys want to go in a different direction? Let us know down below. Make sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.